Are we ready for this to work in real time in an actual game?
I think so, and like I told Ken Rosenthal, it was going to happen sooner rather than later. And this is a situation now where, in my opinion, it's a crime that for all these years, these pitches that are 6 inches off the plate, 6 inches low, 6 inches high, that have been called strikes. And I'm not just from the hitter's perspective, that there's one guy that has this responsibility, and it's a very difficult job. If you think about the home plate umpires, we're sitting here at home plate, he's automatically eliminating half the plate, right? You can't stand over the guy like this. They get on one side. Generally, if it's a left-handed hitter, you'll be on this side. But it's very difficult to call. These guys don't have an easy job. Right. And so the biggest argument against the idea of automated umpires is the umpires have a union, they'll never want it. Well, you know what? Once you logically talk to them, and the same thing happened when this is a replay, and you say, hey, guys, look, we're trying to help you out. We're trying to give you a tool. We're trying to make your job easier. At the end of the day, though, I just think it's about getting the call right. And on the other hand, there's going to be pitches for pitchers that, say, are called balls that are actually going to be called strikes.
All right. So, again, is it ready to work in real time? Or is this going to be like a mad experiment? Do you think, or do you think, no, it's there, and you're going to get a beep in your ear and go, strike, another beep, ball, and you'll know that, and you trust it to be adjusted on the fly when a batter leaves and then the next batter comes up?
It's going to start out as an experiment. We don't really exactly know what to expect right now. Now, PitchFX, they've been doing this for a long time.
Right.
And it's pretty cut and dry. Another big question everyone asks is, do they have the ability to go up and down with exactly where's the bottom of the knees, where's the top of the chest? And I think this is great for Major League Baseball if they eventually do adopt it, and it will really help, because what it automatically is going to do, it's going to raise the strike zone. And if you look at the pitches that have been charted throughout the years, the strike zone, for whatever reason, keeps getting lower and lower. That's not the idea. The idea is to bring it up, and I think that'll eventually bring up more offense as well.
All right. What do you think, guys?
I'm having a hard time, and my biggest argument is not the umpires have a union. I think they do have a union, but I don't see how this is going to help them, because ultimately, if you do this and it works at home plate, you'll eliminate this guy. Then they're going to go down to first base, and they'll eliminate that guy, and then second and third and so on.
You'll need a guy still making plays at the plate. You'll need him to make calls here.
Call at the plate.
And you'll need. Right,
why? We won't invent the next. We won't invent the next level of technology, where if there's a slide into home plate, there's just one guy hanging out in New York, and they say, okay, wait a minute, that was close.
All right, extend that to its logical conclusion then. If that's the case, okay. Who says you have to have baseball and you have to have guys out here? Umpires were first out here because you needed them. What if you didn't need them? You needed them to break up fights in the 1800s. Now, maybe you don't need them. I'm just saying, if you want to follow that along.
I'm going right here in theory and reality. There are two different worlds. And I think theoretically this may be a good idea. It may work. I just think the reality part of this, I think we're going to find in this experiment that's going to happen. And granted, when it first happens, it will be an experiment. I just don't see this thing playing out. I just don't.
I think eventually that's where we're going to get. And I think the likely end result of this is that at the ballpark, you've got the big giant screens up there. Those plays at the plate, the plays at first, second, and third will all go to the screen. The crowd's going to watch it, and it's going to be safe or out call right up there.